probably see the countdown and everything like that. Oh man, looking forward to it.
There. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this. All right. Let's see what it's doing.
Yes, he's a massage therapist. A sound. My wife is asking if you're a massage therapist. So I told her yes. Your sound. What is that? I can't remember.
My accent?
You're a sound therapist.
Yeah. Oh, sound therapy. Yeah, that's where you're going off. Yeah, I'm a massage therapist. I do sound therapy or sound healing. I got boxes up here. Those are well, it's kind of, it looks so close right here, but when I turn around, it actually gets way up there, But in here, I have what's called Tibetan bowls. Got like a little speaker. Right here, you may see like a little extra little thing that kind of pops up there. That's a pendulum.
Yeah.
Underneath that, I got like it looks like a flower case of like crystals that helps me, to place on certain chakras. So it's doing a lot of energy work, and that's where you kind of get this from.
Do these things really work?
Oh yeah, energy work works. Yeah, definitely. I do it like it goes along with like meditation. It goes along with like, because there's certain things behind like trauma. There are certain things that massage can't do. By the time it touches the body and the adhesions and knots and everything that we work out, we could have addressed it before it, actually shown itself in the body. So it's kind of clearing out. So say if you're having trouble sleeping, something like that, your mind is going, and you can play some meditation music and all that to kind of help calm your mind down. So it's more along that, but it goes way deeper. Yep. So I bring it all, and
I know about binaural beats and all that. Does it have anything to do with it?
Yep, that's exactly what it is. It's part of it. Yep, that's exactly what it is. There's certain two frequencies that comes together, and it brings that binaural beat. Which I done like a live session with my singing bowls that I went. I don't know if you've seen it. I think I put it on the story probably like a couple of weeks ago. I was at like a morning event, and I was doing that, and some people were talking because they could. It's not like, oh my God, I hear the music. It's not like hypnosis or hypnotizing anybody. It just has that frequency that you can tune into if you want. It's not going to forcefully try to like take over. It just gives you that frequency that you can kind of just mellow in. So it's really good. And I love it, man. I enjoy it. It helps keeps me calm. So it goes along with, like I said, with the meditation and energy work and et cetera, that realm. So I try to reach people, not just physically with whatever's happening to them, but what's causing it. I try to bring that in as well. And that is where I bring in energy work. Yes,
and you're monetizing that right now?
Oh yeah. They can get it as an add-on. They can do it as a certain session.
As much as you are massage therapy?
I don't. Well, with me, I kind of categorize the time specifically. So what I do is, instead of 60 minutes Swedish, or may cost this price, or a 60-minute deep tissue may cost a different price, which I'm pretty sure you've probably seen those type of schemes or like layouts. I just do 60-minute massage. If you want deep pressure with that, we do that. If you want just to focus on a certain area, you can do that. I give it to the client so they can figure out how they want their session to go. So they can add it on, now that's the only time like the price may go a little deeper. I think it's like, I put it like $20, they can add it on to the top of the session. And if they're a member, they can pick and however they want. They can just like, I want this and this and this at this time. If 9 members that I have, what happens is they pick whatever time they want, 60, 90, 2 hour, or whatever. And then they pick the add-on, which actually gives them time on top of the time they pick. So they can even get a 2 hour or 2.5 hour session if they want. As long as it's not contradicting each other, you know, like cupping the stones or something.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and if it does,
Okay.
you know, I kind of just try to put it in their hands. Yep.
Okay. So if I get you right, you fuse in massage with sound therapy.
Oh yeah, I can. I use energy more
That what
like
you do?
intuition.
Is that what you do, or a client could just book for basically sound therapy without massage?
Yep, they can do that too. It's a separate service. So that I
Oh.
have like either a 60-minute or 30-minute more precise.
Does it cost as much as massage or lesser?
Oh, it's the same. The same price.
The same.
Same I keep it all the same. That way, I try to make it simpler. You know, where people is like, oh, is this price for that, or that price for this, or that price for that, or that price for that? It's like, look, you're paying for the time. So here's the time. Do what you want to do, you know, or let me know what you would like for me to work on, how you want your session to be, and then we just customize it from there. That way they don't have to worry about the business and cost aspect of it. They can come in and just enjoy the session. Yeah, try to make it simple as possible. Yep.
Good.
Definitely. Good questions, man. This is what we're here for. This is the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, this is great. You know, so ladies and gentlemen, got to get a proper introduction. Got to give Mr. Good News. Man, I came across him on some comments, and I was looking, and I looked at his page, and I love what he was doing. And I saw that he's in Nigeria, and I was like, oh, man, I would love to talk with him and have a great conversation of how it is, you know, reaching across overseas, you know, and I was seeing some great work. I was liking a couple of things. I was like, man, the connection is there. The vibe is there. Got to bring him on the show. To show that how massage therapy is global. It's more worldwide. And then I know there's a lot of people who are not educated on how things are with massage worldwide. And that's one of the aspects of coming together and sitting down, therapist to therapist, getting to know one another and just explaining our experiences. That's the reason for the show, like I was just saying. So without further ado, I bring good brother, great energy, great massage, holding it down. Abuja, am I saying that correct? Abuja?
Yeah.
5-star massage, ladies and gentlemen. 5-star massage. Mr. Good News. Man, such an honor to have you. Man, I'm so glad you allowed time to sit with me and to have the conversation and getting to know you and, you know, educating us on how it is over there for you. How, you know, so like we'll start off the question that usually get the ball rolling is how did you get to this point? Where did it all start? Where was that moment where you was like, you know what? I'm gonna start doing massages. Tell us about that. Like, and that usually gets the ball rolling, and then who knows where it goes from there, you know, but that usually starts it. So how did it get to that point? When did you say, I'm gonna start doing massages?
Okay, I studied human physiology by profession, and then when I was studying human physiology, I really didn't know what I was going to do with it. And then I had my IT industrial training at my 400 level, and then I did my IT in a gym, in a gymnasium, and while doing it there was a spa attached to it. So I met the spa lady. You know, I began to hear about massage. And then I was like, oh, I studied human physiology. I'm well versed in human anatomy and all that. This could be a very good field of study where I could apply what I'm, you know, learning. But then I didn't have anybody to teach me. So I just basically developed the interest. When the IT ended, I went back to school for my final year. And then there was this, I don't know if you know 2BD. It's like YouTube. But there wasn't YouTube back then. 2BD is 2BD.com. Yeah, one website. So I could see massage videos there. Poor video quality then, you know, compared to what we have now. But then I would see hundreds of videos. Sometimes I'll see videos into the midnight and sleep off on my small phone while seeing videos. So I saw the videos over and over, you know, learned about the body muscles, point of insertion, attachments, and then I began to practice on people, tell people I do massage, you know. And then by and large, that was how it started gradually.
Man.
And I just decided, man, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna learn more, become better at this, and earn a good living from this. So that's how it started.
Awesome, man. Like, how long was like the schooling process? Like, how long? Because I've seen like different things. Like here, it's a year now, but when I was going, it was like 10 months, right? And it's specifically dedicated to massage and learning the anatomy and etc. So, how's the schooling process? How was that for you? Was that a couple of years studying the body more? Yeah.
Okay, well, I initially didn't have any formal education in massage therapy. Like I said, I'm a human physiologist. I didn't really need so much of that. I already knew a lot about the human body. So I basically just consumed lots of videos, and then I learned from someone in Lagos. Then I began to take short online courses. So I am not licensed based on the International Body of Massage Therapists. Because we don't have that in Nigeria right now.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
And that's exactly what I was about to say. Like, it's different everywhere. And,
yeah, exactly.
Where it is here, that's kind of like, even there, it's still in some places not like it's just now going through that transition. But I knew that there's different scenarios in different countries. And you're the first one. You're the first one, that, can educate us. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you. Yes, thank you for joining us and being a part of the show. Lovely, and it's an honor to have you as well, because y'all do it together. Am I correct? Y'all work together with, the running your establishment, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
She's the manager.
She's the manager, which is great.
And I'm the lead therapist.
Yes. Which I've been seeing a lot of great reviews and everything. Like, how did you even come up with the name like 5-star that put you at such a high caliber? But you've been delivering and even exceeding from the reviews and everything I've been saying. So, like, what made you say I'm gonna do 5-star massage? Abuja 5-star massage. Like, how did that happen?
Okay, well, I've been in Abuja for a while, so I met a lot of massage therapists, and basically I just found out that most of them don't really know what they're doing. They're not well educated about it, and when I go to some spas and to get massage, sometimes I just pay for it, and when I see what people call great massages here in Abuja, I'm like, no, this can be a great massage. And after having worked as a massage therapist for several years and gotten fantastic review. I mean, here in Abuja, we've worked on people from all walks of life, Nigerian, American, Jamaican, all coming here to Abuja. And after getting so many wonderful reviews from them, I just thought, man, this is 5-star. We're going to call this 5-star.
Yeah. So basically on the competition, you'd be surprised, even though there's like the license structure over here, there's still not a lot of therapists educated or doing things incorrectly or not taking it seriously or just going through the motion. It's over here too. Like we come across that a lot. So it's very good that you take it that serious, because I only want all the serious therapists that's really pushing the boundaries to be the best that they can be, to provide the best service they can do. And that's something that usually you can't hide. It says it's in your name. It's not just in your name, but it's in your hands. It's in your work. And I can tell the energy. I can tell the vibration. I can tell the focus. I can tell the intention when I was seeing those massages. My favorite one you had is when you was working on, or whoever, because you may have, you have employees, correct?
Yes, we do.
Right. So I didn't know if it was you or not. I only saw like the arms, but you was working on the head, and you was working on the neck, and you was working on the occipital area, right in this lower back here region. That video, you had a popular song. I was like, "Ooh, that video stuck out." I like hit the heart, unhit the heart, hit the heart. I was like trying to get like, look, this one right here is great. You know what I mean? So like,
yeah,
it's awesome, man. I love the work you're doing. Like, so
thank you so.
Oh, awesome. You like, how is it like in Abuja, Nigeria? How is massage taken? Like, do you notice a lot of people really getting massages a lot, or do they see it as kind of like just relaxation? Do you see more of the medical side? Like, what is your take on how the industry of massage sits in Nigeria? Like, how do people gravitate towards it? Or for the people that you've seen, like, how important do you think massage is in Nigeria?
Oh, well, in that regard, I would say that the massage industry has gained more traction in Nigeria over the years. Because I remember very well that 5, 6, 7 years ago, while being a massage therapist in Abuja, massage wasn't this mainstream. It was more of spa, and then spa, But right now we have a lot of massage therapists, boarding massage therapists coming to the industry, and then the awareness of the populace about massage has increased. Well, probably because of the stress level in the country, also, and there's more education, I believe, about massage. But by and large, I still feel that people are exposed to more of basic relaxation, luxury kind of spa massage, and very few people seek massage for the medical purpose, of it. So because of that, you only get very few people that are very consistent with a massage routine, like getting massage regularly every month. Most of them just feel like, why should I get massage when I'm not feeling body aches? Why should I get massage when I don't have any problems in my body? More like, how do I call it? They wait for the problem to show up and then they fix it instead of preventative care. You get it? So the education on that side is not strong yet. We've been trying to do that education on our website and on our Instagram page, but that's obviously not enough. We can do it, or other massage therapists have to educate people, and let them know that it's something they should get more regularly, not because they are necessarily stressed or they have any issues with their body, but because of the long-term, benefits of massage. It's just like eating good, eating healthy. You can eat healthy for 1 month and say, I'm not seeing the benefits. You're not eating healthy because you have a disease. You're eating healthy because you want to stay out of having a disease. You understand? And people should see massage that way. But right now, it's not that way yet. Yeah.
True. It's, believe it or not, it's very similar to over here as well. A lot of people see it as that luxury. It's starting to pick up more on the medical side. A lot of my clients seeing the benefits of how it impacts, like they can tell now. They're like, oh, something's happening with my shoulder. I'm sensing like it's starting to, do that. So let me come in. Or once they do that, once they do that a couple of sessions, they know like, okay, I got a 2-week window. So to help keep it on a relaxation side, let me go every week and a half to try to prevent that coming. Because I know in about 2 weeks after the multiple sessions I've had, that's when the problem starts to come. So every week and a half, just for example, how they take initiative of what you said. So it's growing over here, but still it's a lot of people that don't necessarily see it or come until there is a problem, or they don't see it as a preactive measure versus
like sorting. Like for instance, there was a client we had. This man he had been suffering from insomnia for about a year. Very, very difficult to sleep and all that. So booked him for I think 6 sessions. I worked on him personally 6 session, and then while it was getting to like the 3rd, 4th, 5th section, he was already sleeping well. He was doing very good. After the 6th session, I advised him, don't stop this massage. After the 6th session, we did all we could to follow him up, to no avail. We didn't see him again. He stopped coming.
Yeah,
just to watch what you're saying.
Exactly. Like some may take it like I need to keep this going because it's helping me sleep, but some be like, oh, okay, if I have trouble again, I come back. Like there's two different mindsets. And it's like, no, come back. So it's very tough. Like and for a question, like on the management side, how is it? What do you find your day to day like on the managing side of trying to manage everything? Like as far as like maybe, I don't know if you do like the scheduling and making sure everything runs as fluid and everything like that. How is it for you on the managing side of the establishment?
I think I had to learn on the job that sometimes you have to take away your personality and get to understand people, that people are different. Getting to manage your staffs and getting to manage the client side. So I think after a while, then we started having certain measures. I told him we have to have certain measures. Okay, imagine people canceling on the last minute and they're like, oh, I'm not coming in. And it's getting into like, okay, the therapist is waiting, or maybe the therapist is going over theirs. So getting to manage that, of course, we have measures that kind of keep the company so that we don't always have losses, but also sometimes you just have to still bend it a little bit. Sometimes maybe some of the things we have on our website, I'll just say, okay, just let this person be, just allow the person. But of course, managing people is not easy, and managing people, humans, is not easy, and adults for that matter. But you keep on.
Which brings me to my next question that kind of piggybacks off of what you just said, because I know it's a difficult job when you have a team, right? Is when I was a part of a team, I came across more therapists that kind of like once they were in it, there wasn't that enthusiastic. It's almost like they weren't too happy where they were. They thought it would have been different or whatever. So it was more therapists on the corporate side of things as a team that didn't have the energy to be there and deliver than it was for therapists that was looking forward to helping people. When you're in Nigeria, where you are, do you have more clients like happy to be there, or do you come across more that wants to do the job, or more that actually kind of just want to get paid as a paycheck? Like, how is that ratio on therapists really looking happy and like, I really want, I can't wait to see my next client, to therapists like, I don't know, like, how is that?
Can I tell you the plain truth?
Sure.
Plain truth. And I say this respectfully to every massage therapist in Nigeria that would probably be listening to this show after now. 75 to 80% of therapists are just there for the money. That's the truth in this part of the country. Yeah, for the money. Okay. So if the money is not going well, they check out.
Yeah.
And so it's not about I can't wait to see my client. No, money, money.
Yeah. Just keep.
So if the money is not making sense, I check out. Even if you're having hiccups with your business, they don't care about it. They just want to get paid, and if it's not making sense for them, they check out. And that's why we have lots of solo massage therapists in Abuja and all over the country. Mobile massage. Everybody wants to be a boss. Everybody wants to walk on their own. They don't want to join a team. They don't want to serve. They don't want to say sad. They don't want to have a boss, because they just want to make their own money right here and right now.
And I'm going to add to that, even though you didn't ask, I think one of the things that made Abuja 5-Star work was the fact that he recognized team. He understood that for me to work solo, I wasn't going to make so much stride. And then that was where I had to come in. Now, when the old "can you do massage" started, I didn't want to do massage. I'm like, oh, massage, I don't even want to do massage. Several years ago, I wouldn't budge. You tell me this massage thing, I'm just looking at it like, I don't want. But the time came and I just had to learn the massage thing. And after a while, I fell in love with it. But of course, we still had our moments where we left massage. But still, when we came together as a team, for us, it was more than the money. We've had people discourage us to leave the industry because of what it represents in Nigeria. Sometimes we have the wrong representation of it. A lot of people sexualize massage, not the therapeutic massage. And so people are wondering, sometimes people know, okay, I'm married. And then they're asking, you're married, how come you're doing massage? Like, because massage is now so bad, because massage is sexualized. And then someone asking him, you're married, how does your wife see you? So, but what made it work for us was team. We understand to teamwork, and then beyond the money, we also wanted to help people. I remember there was a time long ago, we had a client calling in, and the man was complaining of body aches. I wouldn't have gone for the massage, but when I heard of it was so bad because he needed a kind of medical massage. He had metals all over his body, he had accident. That was why I had to go. Like, I'm like, okay, if it is this bad, I have to go. But that's not the way therapists see it. So sometimes they look at the name, they don't know what's behind it, what the putting our heads together, the teamwork, and also it wasn't the money for us. It was about getting to help people. And that is also why sometimes when we have issues with staffing and all of those things, we still keep on like, okay, we're not going to leave this thing. We're still going to stay here because the good ones are needed. So.
Yes, which is very similar over here too. Because like I did another episode with shouts out to Life Touch Massage, that also is a couple that gives back to the community. They're here in America in Birmingham, Alabama, and to show the establishment of partnership and union working together. To piggyback off of everything you said, that's not just an example of how working together can work. And I like the fact that y'all come together and y'all do everything as a team to be beyond the money. Like it's purpose. It's purpose of therapeutic, of actually helping people. And I think that is the ceiling that where people that's not making money, because if they're not making money, they fall off, like you said. But if it's helping someone, that goes beyond how much money you're going to get off of. That's just being a good person and using your skills to help someone as best as they can. Because to me, that's a better impact. That fulfills me a lot more. That's why I do it, to play a part in that person's life, to relieve whatever their day-to-day is, to have an impact of where they can, maybe they were having a hip problem, but now they can run around if they're older with their grandchildren or with their children, and they can endear a lot more. That when you have, and it seems like you have therapists that, and you all as well, that has that expectations on making an impact in someone's life, which is huge. So yeah, like we had that problem over here too. There's a lot of therapists that get into it for the money. And the only thing that's kind of, I think, slightly different is that therapists like me that's looking for more holistic and everything, because corporate here, establishments and other, spas have this very consistent cookie cutter, we call it, type of massage where it's the same. There is no variations for all walks of life. Like, this is how we do massage and that's it, right? But therapists like me that's more therapeutic, that has the same mindset of you all, create this so we don't have to be and this is not all the time, but majority of the time, we go on our own to make a better impact over here. That's kind of our mindset, to not be alone or to be compressed down of what we can do or restricted. We can't work on this area, but it's like, yo, their hip hurts. I need to get access to this portion of the hip. If it's the glute medius and minimus, I need to get access to it. Oh, no, work through the sheets. And it's kind of like, yeah, we can do that, but I need more. I need work in there. And it's like, you're giving me constraints, and it's hindering what I can actually do. I can really help this area, right? So we leave over here the corporate side so we can actually create an even bigger impact with the goal in mind. Not 100% of us. Some of us, like you said, we just want the money. Some just don't want to be told what to do. They want to be boss. That exists over here too. But I came across a lot of other business owners, spa owners, massage therapists, licensed massage therapists, etc., to go on their own, so they don't have restraints, and we can actually put in a lot more work on this side. So that's the only thing over here that's a little bit different, not 100%, but maybe a little more than what's probably occurring in Nigeria. So it's the same. We got a lot of similar scenarios and problems we dealing with, working with others. It's very interesting. And I love it.
I think the reason why we have that also is because not everybody has the heart of a healer.
Exactly.
You understand? So, and then the way life is when an industry is suddenly budding and gaining more traction, and people feel, okay, under a month or two I could learn massage and earn a living with it. They don't really care. You understand? Right. So in such industry, you only find very few selected that really are healers at heart, and that was what brought them, into the industry. For me, before I heard about massage, I've always been a healer at heart. I want people to feel better. I want people to feel better emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially, in their relationship. I just want to bring healing into people's soul. So when I found massage therapy, I found, wow, this would help me to further my dream.
Yes.
So the only way we can do that is to try and educate more people, more massage therapists, and hopefully we'll be able to find some healers amidst them.
Same here, and to piggyback off of that, I think what's happening now that's creating more increase is now healers, therapeutic, holistic, and different modalities with the same healing heart are now starting to answer the call a lot more. We're starting to show up more. We're starting to okay, let's get in position to do what we love to do, to help humanity and try to help push it forward, do what we can, just like a real good doctor or, anyone in the medical field or holistic field, even though doctors over here, we won't go too much into it, but the hospital is also a way to try to make some money. You know what I mean? To try to get you on prescription or whatever. But for the holistic, therapeutic, natural self-care healers, over here we're answering the call. It's a lot more of us starting to show up. We're coming together and having conversations like you and I, and we're giving options for people that may not know where to go, that's looking for that type of care. So I'm really happy that this is huge. I can't explain how happy I am for you all to sit with me. This is, ladies and gentlemen, y'all don't know, this is two different sides of the planet right now coming together, for the well-being, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful, and oh god, yeah. So as you continue to go forward, what do you think on both the management side and the therapist side that can help, or let me put it this way, where do you see it 5 years from now for you all? What do you see it 5 years from now?
Okay, 5 years from now.
Where do you see everything?
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Where do you see everything 5 years from now?
What we're doing or the industry?
Both. All together. The industry, what y'all doing, 5 years from now, where do you see Abuja Massage? Where do you see the industry? Where do you see, clients, gravitating towards the industry? How do you see it? What do you think, or what for it to see, or what for it to look like in 5 years from now? All the above, however you feel to answer.
Okay. Yeah. 5 years from now, well, whatever would be in 5 years from now would be dependent on a lot of factors. You understand? And that's for the industry. But for Abuja 5-Star Massage in the next 5 years, we trust that will be a household name all over the country. Hoping to have branches in different part of the country, different states in the country, and have a standard international massage school. here in Abuja. That's the dream. So that by coming to a massage school here in Abuja, you can become licensed globally.
Yes, yes.
Having a partnership with an international massage school, something like that, where we can properly train and educate people, so that way we can have a more standardized practice in the country. You understand? So you know how to differentiate between a massage therapist and just basically a masseuse that just learned massage under a week or 2 weeks and just started doing massage. You understand? So that's where we see the business going in the next 5 years. And of course, in the area of the finance, we trust that we would have taken over the country in a major way and been able to, educate, because with more education comes more adoption. So in that area, we trust that will happen. And in the area of the industry, why I said it's dependent in a lot of factors is the industry will not necessarily evolve so much in the next 5 years until there are massage therapists with this kind of heart and vision that we have, who are able to communicate it to their respective audiences also. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. So, for instance, look at what we do on our Instagram page. If you check a lot of other massage Instagram pages, respectfully speaking, you might not find so many Instagram pages that educate people about massage as much as we do. You understand? So you get more of pictures of massage videos, book massage, no education, no why should I book massage? Why should I get massage regularly? What am I to expect when I want to come for a massage? Why do I feel this way after a massage? Why massage?
Even the massage therapists don't know why they're doing it.
You understand? So when more education
yeah.
So when more education comes, when you have people, building their pages on social media, YouTube pages, websites, Twitter handles, educating people more about massage, and the great benefits of massage people are missing out on. I believe the more we do that in the next 5 years, the industry is going to become more wholesome, and then we'll have a massive adoption all over the country. But for now, the industry is not doing bad, I believe so.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely growth, which is great to hear that it's growth over there and it's increasing. Same over here. For me, I also very similar. I'm looking forward to not only being able to reach out to other therapists. I say this in all my episodes, like I'm kind of like building this Avengers team, right? Because I believe us coming together, and I'm trying to do it globally. This is another reason why I'm excited, where we can come together and do like a big event.
Well done.
Amazing.
Yeah, thank you. Like to do that big event. So like you're welcome, your family, whatever, like to do all of that and bring healers like us, right, to to show that example and put out the work to show like boom, boom, boom. But when we come together, and I want to do this globally, that's something I'm building for the next 5 years. So we can come over there and you have us backing you, and we come together and we do a good mega wellness event to really show what massage therapy can really do. And you can come over here and everything. So I think that's,
you should get some more.
That's why I've been drinking on the body armor. Everybody's like, what is he drinking, juice? Like, no, it got the natural, got the coconut water in here, got the B vitamins, it got everything. I mean, I'm okay. I'm okay. It's just the weather is changing and my throat is drying for some reason because of the weather's changing. So I've been drinking this. So everybody, I got some water as well, but I got some vitamins going in here too to fight everything, So I think that's great for the future. I really see massage therapy as an industry coming together, doing way more. And, like good friend of mine, Sanctity, this is crazy. I might get some water too. Let me get some water too. Like I'm dry like crazy. Hold on.
Can you
It's the worst.
Oh yeah. It's like instant dry. Like, what is this dryness coming from? You know, because yesterday it was cold. Now, one thing, now I'm gonna tell you something about Indiana. This side note. Everybody that lives in Indiana know you can get snow one day and it be completely sunny the next.
Did you see that?
To a rainstorm the next day. To a freezing weather the next day, and then get 65 degrees the next day. Wow. It's crazy weather-wise. So I'm adjusting. Yesterday was cold. Today is nice. And I'm like, what's going on, man? It's crazy. It's just what it is. I'm like, we just call it Indiana weather. It's like, that's Indiana for you. That's the same. That's Indiana for you. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, Indiana.
Yeah, is it like, how's the weather over there? Like, how is it? Is it mostly, is there a lot of different, from cold variances? How's the weather over there in Nigeria? Is it consistent?
No, it is. Sorry? But recently, I think the weather.
Yeah, the weather right now, we're supposed to be in the dry season.
No, but
we're supposed to be in the dry. Ideally, we're supposed to be in the dry season, but the weather is already changing, so it's raining already in Nigeria. Raining. Yeah.
Do it rain a lot, or just here and
there? It's gonna be raining.
I just rained a little bit heavy today, but as time goes on, it's going to become heavier.
Heavy with thunderstorm and all.
With heavy thunderstorms and all that.
Definitely. Yeah, that's great. Over here, it's everywhere. Throughout the year, it's everywhere. You never know. You know, you can. It can be summer, and because here is the first day of spring, and it's spring break, and we can get a snowstorm in spring break. You never know. You never know. But massage stuff, yeah, I definitely see a lot of growth, man. And you and both of y'all are welcome. To definitely, would love to have you a part of that as well as we grow. I know it's really late over there, so I don't want to take too much time. But yeah, I love the fact that what y'all doing, I give y'all flowers. You're doing an incredible job. Keep doing what you're doing. Do you have any advice for future therapists in Nigeria, and anything you would like to share with clients that may come across this video that that help them along the way from their day to day?
I think my advice to future therapists is that massage is beautiful when it is learned the proper way, when it is therapeutic, when it is not sexualized. Massage is supposed to heal people, heal them, body, soul, and mind. Yes, sometimes you have clients coming in for a massage, and beyond doing massage for their body, sometimes we have to go therapy. They get to talk about what they're going through. You understand? So you, just like you said, you have to be healer at heart. So beyond the money, like, massage is beautiful. It's a beautiful way of communicating to humans, to mankind, the love that God also has for them. And then many people are stressed of different things, and sometimes the massage room is just supposed to be therapeutic, not sexualizing it. So that's one of the things that the therapists that might want to be coming in. Massage is good, and I think one of the things we represent in Abuja 5-Star Massage is that massage is therapeutic. We don't sexualize massage, and we educate people that come in, therapists that come in. Some of them don't know it. They come in so naive and innocently, and they're like, oh, really? We thought it had to be this way. So, words to future therapists, it's a good industry to be in when you are a healer at heart. I think to clients, to take
I think to clients, I'll just come down to the purpose of massage therapy, for what we stand for in Abuja 5-Star Massage, which is the purpose of massage is to help you to relieve pain, to live a more productive life, increase your productivity, and help you enjoy a better sense of well-being. So as a future client, consider the benefits of massage. On the long run, long life, longevity,
Yeah.
and it helps you to live a better life.
Is it
So
not Bob
it's
that had massage for 50 years?
yeah. I heard a lot of a man, Bob. I can't remember his name. He lived for 104 years.
And he had massage.
And then when he was asked what's the secret of his long life, he said massage therapy. He had a massage therapist for every city he visited. Every city on the planet had a massage therapist there.
Wow.
And he said that's why he lived so long. I mean, the benefits of massage therapy on the long run far outweighs. Does massage therapy have any disadvantage?
There isn't any disadvantage. You're pregnant, you need massage. You know, we get to do pregnancy massage, and a lot of them, they are looking for a place to have pregnancy massage, and they say, oh, it was your place. We could do pregnancy massage. I get to take pregnancy massage because, of course, you know, pregnancy massage has a lot of, you know, it has a lot of what do I call it now? Like what's the name? Technicalities. That's the name. Yeah, a lot of technicalities to it. You have to know about massage because there are areas you shouldn't be touching for a pregnant woman. And then after the whole thing, they say, "Oh, I feel so light. It feels like I should be having this all the time." So massage has benefit for everybody. There's geriatric massage.
I was just going to say, and the beautiful thing about massage is it doesn't matter who you are, how old you are, where you are. There's a massage that will suit you. There's massage for the elderly. Even if you're having stage 4 cancer and waiting for the time to pass on, there's massage for such people. For people that are ready to die in the next 10 days, there's massage for such people. So everybody can get to enjoy the numerous benefits of massage therapy. So it's something we should all incorporate into our daily lifestyle and our wellness regimen.
Yes. And to piggyback off of that, because of how amazing massage is, it's such incredible. It blows me away that when it gets recognition the way it should, like the guy that lived for 100 plus years old, that show how massage impacted him is an incredible thing, because massage has been around for a while and it's for everybody. Like you said, there's modalities for everything, and this is why I think it's important, because I can't learn everything, but I can join others who are specialized in this or specialized in that, to help bring a whole, massage therapy as a whole to help for everybody and to showcase that, part of the education, and educating people like, look, you got this, like what you're saying, you got this, check this out, and really getting it out there and spreading the word, to educate the world on this whole situation. You know what I mean? So I think you're exactly right. You hit that on the pinpoint, on the nose. It's for us all. And you can't overdo massage. You can get I'm gonna give you can't. You know what I mean? I give everybody a gym. I know y'all know, but I'm gonna give everybody that's listening a gym. Do you know regular massages? You can get even a massage twice a day, one in the morning and one in the evening. And you know
that's
what I mean?
how often you massage.
You know what I mean? As often as you, one morning, one in the evening, and you'll still be fine. Now you try to double dose on all these prescriptions they give you and see what happens. I'm saying don't do it. Don't do that. Okay. But it's very, very, very difficult to get hurt or overdo massage therapy as long as you got the correct therapist that knows, the contraindications to make sure things are not going like cupping and stones or something, that could hurt you. Don't just stay away. As far as just regular massages, Swedish, maybe a little bit deep tissue, you want to do that twice a day. But regular Swedish relaxing massages, you can't overdo it. And that's the beautiful thing about it. And it's amazing. It's very beneficial. It's very therapeutic for you. And it's here for you, like doing that on a regular. You have no idea, clients, people, listeners, how well you can feel and how well your life can go from day to day. Imagine a life without headaches. Imagine a life without aches and pains. Of course, some is going to come, but you can be on top of it, like we were saying earlier, being proactive. You get this, it can help prevent and minimize for what does come, you know, and at least be able to give you a longer duration on your day-to-day. You may go a month before you realize, like, oh, what is this? But you still had a blissful month because you were getting massages on the regular, at least once a month, at least. Now, I would recommend, you know, that's across the board from here all the way to Nigeria, at least once a month. You know, if you do that, that's the start. That's the start. And the way you feel, you're going to want to do that a lot more. You're going to want to do that a lot more, you know, so it's very, I absolutely love the work that y'all doing. I think I stand with you on the messages and what, you know, of how, you know, what you see for 5 years. I stand with you. I wish you the best on the 5 years. I approve the message on what you have that clients with us for, relief and stress. That's what we are here for. We're here to help. We're here to help, you know. So I love that. So yeah, we definitely, I think we have some work to do, right? And educating and playing our part from our day to day on impacting humanity, which is great. You know, is there any like let's get into some funny story. Where are some funny situations you may have encountered, you know, from sessions or something that you were like, I can't believe this happened? If you have any funny stories, you know, on that you wasn't expecting to encounter on the day to day.
Oh, well, a couple.
I think you have stories.
Well, I think that's not recent. A couple of years ago, then I was a solo massage therapist, and this lady booked me for massage, and I went to the hotel, and you know, we as professional massage therapists, we tell clients to dress to their comfort level. Some clients want to be completely unclad, you know, while they're under the sheet during massage, you know, and this happens to be the kind of client. So she was unclad, having a massage, and then every second or every 5 minutes, she'll say she wants to check a mail from her office, and then gets up naked, goes to check the laptop, and then bends this way.
Oh, wow. Wow. It's like, oh
no. And then, you know, she did it once, she did it twice. I tried to explain to her. She said, no, she's sorry. That, you know, before she gets to wear clothes, just to check her mail and all that. And then in the long run, I just noticed she's just looking for something that I don't have.
I like that.
To her,
something, you know, that
and then so she was asking for what I don't have to give.
Gotcha.
And then she was like, you know what? I think I'm just done with this massage.
Good massage because you had not given her the cookie.
Yeah, the cookie. She was asking for the cookie. And good Lord, I don't do.
We don't do such.
Right? Wow. It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
So she was like, done with this massage.
She said no, and then you said, I think you have to.
How was massage? The massage was terrible.
It was just there.
She said, I get a better massage when I get to Lagos. Massage is terrible. And then she just asked for my made payments and walked out of the hotel. Immediately I walked out.
He called me.
We're not married then. I called her.
We were married.
We were married then.
We were married.
Oh yeah.
We were married.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You called me and told me, you said, Sunshine, something just happened now.
It's everywhere. You know, it's you get those type of clients that come in and, you know, that's their energy. That's their mindset. And, you know, once you shut it down and it's like, we're not here for that. We're here to help you. And, you know, that's when it's like, yeah, it's not the best fit. It's not the best fit.
You know, they're looking for some other kind of help.
Yeah. That's been in all those other places. Yeah.
You know,
right. That we don't do that at all. We don't do that at all. So
the problem is when you encounter some of such clients, they make you feel so awkward. Like every other therapist does this. So what are you saying?
And I think another thing that I would have given as a word of advice to therapists is, if you really want to do massage for real, don't compromise. Like, stick to
Your
healing
values,
people
your values.
and your values. It would pay you off on the long run, you know. And there's a saying in the Bible, sin, righteousness exalts a nation, and sin is a reproach to it. We are believers, strong believers of the word of God. We know that we shouldn't be doing this, and we also know that you might not be getting quick and fast money like the way other people that are sexualizing massage will get. But on the long run, you will see that you have built value. You've built value for something greater and grander than just the quick money. I just want to get money, and then what did you do? You messed up with, yourself.
And then just to buttress that, I also feel that some massage therapists are not entirely to blame for finding themselves, offering such massages. In the course of this business in Abuja 5-star Massage, we've had to interview a lot of massage therapists, and then we found out that some of them don't even know it's not professional.
They thought that
because where they learned the massage, they were taught that this is part of massage. In fact, they were told that if you don't do this kind of massage, nobody will accept you. You're not a good massage therapist. So we have to re-educate them. This is not.
Sometimes when they get to meet us, they're excited, like, oh, I was thinking. And then we're like, that's why we're here. So sometimes just know that if you're not compromising, maybe you are also going to be that light for that other person that we might not be meeting, but that other person that you will be meeting. And then you are also going to be educating and say, no, this is not the way it's supposed to be. And, together we are standing for something grander to heal mankind.
And then on a side note also, for future massage therapists that want to come into industry, it is also important to note that to know the intimate nature of our service as massage therapists. So it's just like someone who wants to be a medical doctor. Some people can stand seeing human blood. So if you can't stand seeing human blood, you probably should not even bother going into the medical line. So if you know that you do not have the mental strength, to handle a kind of work where you have to have bodily contact with people, some people can just handle that. If you know you're not wired for that, don't bother to be a massage therapist. Because as a massage therapist, discipline is also very important. Self-discipline, character, personal values. If those things are not in place, even if you do not in your truest essence or intention want to do such as a massage therapist, you'll be tempted to do it. You have clients that offer you money.
We've also had that.
Such temptations.
We've had clients offer some of our therapists whooping money, like in Nigerian million, saying, we'll give you this money for this. And then the therapist would say, no, we don't do that. That's not what we stand for. So we've had that. So funny thing is, I don't know why they never come to me when I do massage for them. Because I'm going to collect the money and then I'm still going to tell them I don't do that.
Right. Like it's one of like the past episodes, a good saying that's been with me since I've heard it from Mr. Sanctity Massage is you don't see how things are, you see things how you are, right? So meaning that you have to be one with yourself. You need to know yourself before you get into this industry. And like you said, prove to your point, if you don't have that mental capacity, you don't have the discipline, like you're saying, if you don't have that, don't even.
It's not for you.
It's not for you. Regardless of how it is, and regardless of what you may be wanting to do, it's not for you. So I like that saying. The saying sticks with me all the time, on what things are doing. That's good water too. There it is. Much better.
So the water is working.
It just kicked in like, okay, we're gonna stop messing with you now. This is the only episode that the weather, but now it's great. Now I feel like I can talk without saying, okay, we're gonna tell you through. But but yes, definitely. If you don't have that mindset, it's about being in the value. And one thing that I'm going when I got into massage and I did massage, I knew that I had a love for people. I knew I had the heart. But I'm now that I'm getting into like the energy work and everything like that, I find myself going within a lot more and addressing, because a lot of, from my upcoming, from my life journey, pretty much all of us had, some type of challenges, growing up. But, I had a lot of challenges that really impacted me, that allowed me to be able to relate and register and see that frequency, see that pain, see that darkness, because I've been there once before. I recognize how to help, right? So that ended up making me going within more to like even work on myself to improve better. Like, okay, I didn't know this was still affecting me. And now this is that I've dealt with that. I see more clients of that similar situation coming in. And I'm like, wow, okay, because I've been through it. Now here they come. Like, oh, now I'm supposed to help them. I got it now. You know what I'm saying? So knowing yourself, if you can't get into it, this industry, you don't have the discipline, etc., don't even get into it. But if you are into it, also know that you can very well attract what you've been through. You can attract what you've been through. It's always a growing process, both with us, both with the industry, with the establishment. It should be a growing, evolving process. You shouldn't, that's one of the reasons I asked the 5 questions. If you're out here, you have your own establishment, you shouldn't in 5 years, my perspective, want to just be where you are now. You want some type of growth, as you increase with what you do, as you increase with, what you're doing. You want to be able to outreach. And I love the fact that, yeah, we're here now, we're doing great, but this is what we see that shows goals, that helps keep things in line as well. If you get those type of inappropriate clients, you know what I'm saying? Because one client, if you're doing that, you can mess up everything. Right. And if you have a family, that can destroy that. It's more than just the establishment that you got to look at. You can, if you're married, you can destroy your marriage. You can destroy your household. You can destroy your reputation. There's so many aspects that goes in that one move, that one bad choice to add on to what you were saying. Just one choice. And next thing you know, everything is crumbling down. Especially if you're really trying to work for what you're working for. When you got a reputation, everything, you got to keep all that. Like it's not worth it. It's not worth it for the ones that haven't, who may see this, that didn't know. However, don't do it.
Don't do
it. Keep that there, because ending it basically how we started it. You don't see things how they are. You see things how you are.
How you are.
I love that. I love that. Yes. So that's, oh my gosh, it's been amazing. I definitely want to do like a lot more group discussions. You're more than welcome to join us with group discussions. It wasn't so bad, right? It
was awesome.
Right? And now we become family like this. Now you got somebody you can reach out to. I can reach out to you like, hey, how's it going over there? Oh, it's going good, Somebody tripped over the sidewalk or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely want to have a lot more group discussions on bigger aspects of like you to be there, others. I'm gonna start doing that as well. Like I said, I know it's really late over there, and I'm pretty sure I got probably a heavy day tomorrow. So I don't want to take too much time since we have such a big time difference. So I appreciate you. Much love. I give you your flowers. You're doing an incredible job. We see you over here all the way in America, all the way in Indiana with 1,000 weathers in 1 week. We see you. We see what you're doing.
That's okay.
On the management, you're doing very well. Hey, keep doing what you're doing, because we're going to keep taking it forward. And we join forces, we join hands, we join on one accord. We join you with the mission of pushing forward therapeutic, holistic, amazing healing work from around the world. And I can't wait to sit down with you. We do some more part twos and just have these more discussions. Much love to you. And like I say, if every time when we end the show, one of my sayings I say that brings it all together is for everyone to remember to resync back to yourself. Thank you for tuning in. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you share, like, comment, and subscribe so you can get notified on the new uploads to the channel. If you're watching this on my website, thezodiacexperience.com, make sure you join the email list where you can get notified on new episodes or even a chance to join the live show, me and the audience, and even get some cool gear like this jacket and shirt. If you're listening to this on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple, iTunes, whatever you are, make sure you follow so you can get notified as well. And last but not least, if you're not following me on any of the social platforms, IG, Facebook, TikTok, etc., everything is at the Zodyac Experience. All the links, everything else could be found down below. Appreciate you tuning in. Once again, thank you. And remember to resync back to yourself.